Hey everyone, my name is Amanda and I'm the Fun Size Reader, and today I want to talk about the book that I have picked for Fun Size Book Club for September of 2022. Okay, so I try really hard not to pick subsequent books in a series to read for book club, because sometimes I have people that are new to my channel every single day and I want to be able to include all of you, but I have been looking forward to this book since last year, and the first book is on my top 5 fantasy reads of 2021. So I was like, screw it, I don't really care. I want to read this and I want to have people to talk to about it. I am choosing to read Defend the Dawn by Brigid Kemmerer. If you've been on my channel or if you've seen my fantasy videos, you know that I loved Defy the Night when I read it last year. And it was one of my top 5 fantasy books of 2021. I freaking loved this book. And it made me so happy because like, I love some of Brigid's books and then others I'm like, a little iffy about. I love this one specifically. I really loved the first book in the Cursebreaker series, A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I wasn't a fan of the second two. I still have not read Forging Silver into Stars. It is on my shelf. I want to read that. I'm hoping fantasy season this year will get me into that book. But I also really love this one, Call It What You Want. And it is not a fantasy, it is a contemporary YA romance type book. And I actually met Brigid and she signed it for me. So I love some of her books. Others I just personally didn't vibe with. But this series I freaking loved, so I wanted to read the second one with you all. I will link the review for this book, so if you have not read it yet, you can take a look at it. I highly recommend reading the first book before you read the second book. This is a Robin Hood retelling, and it kind of has to do with illness and medicine. So she laughed about like having written this right before the pandemic hit, but it wasn't too overbearing that even though we're kind of sick of pandemic things that we didn't want to read it. So it was really good. I will put the link in the description below so you can watch this, and I will also link it up top so you can see it as well. But Defend the Dawn, okay, I'm gonna read the synopsis for you guys. To save their kingdom, they must embark on a dangerous journey. Oh no. No. Please don't let BookTube be another journey book. Okay. If you're new to my channel or you're new to book club, you should know this about me. I do not like second books that are just journeys. They're just traveling. I need substance. I need plot. I do not just want them to be traveling from place to place. I hate that in second books. So I really hope this doesn't do that. I really hope so. Okay, anyways. The kingdom of Kandala narrowly avoided catastrophe, but the embers of revolution still simmer. While King Harriston seeks a new way to lead, Tessa and Prince Corrick attempt to foster unity between rebels and royals. But the consuls who control the Moonflower will not back down, and Corrick realizes he must find a new source for the life-saving elixir. When an emissary from the neighboring kingdom of Austriary, that's a word, arrives with an intriguing offer, Tessa and Corrick set out on an uncertain journey as they attempt to mend their own fractured relationship. This could be their only chance to keep the peace and bring relief to the people of Kandala, but danger strikes during the journey to Austriary, and no one is who they seemed to be. Okay, I'm excited. Okay, this book comes out on September 13th, and I know that's halfway through the month, but I have reason for this, okay? It might be a little long. I know it might be a rough, like getting to it, but pre-order it, make sure, you get it that day, go pick it up day of, if you really want to jump in. Hopefully there's enough time between now, book club day, and September 13th when it comes out, that if you haven't read Defy the Night, you can read Defy the Night in that time and then jump into Defend the Dawn. So the book club day for discussion for Defend the Dawn will be on September 27th. I believe it's the 27th, which is the last Tuesday of the month, which is the normal book club day at 5:30 p.m. PST. So we'll have about 2 weeks to read the whole book. But if you pre-order it or you get it on ebook, Kindle, audiobook, whatever version that comes out that day that you can get your hands on, hopefully that's enough time for all of us. I really, really hope that you want to read this book with me. I'm excited for this one. Super, super excited, except for that freaking journey line. I don't want the journey. Things better happen. Oh, this isn't the first time that this has happened. I did not like the second book in the Cursebreaker series because of the journey. I did not like the second book in the Serpent and Dove series because of the journey. Like, it happens too much. And I don't like when it's just a traveling and nothing happens. So I really hope that this is not the case for that. Anyways, click the link in my description below to pre-order, or, make sure you have it day of, because we have 2 weeks to read this book. I will see you all on September 27th, and we will chat about it then. In the meantime, don't forget you can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at The Fun Size Reader. See you guys next time.